healthcare is a human right. Connie Johnson running for governor of Oklahoma. So she announced recently, she's kind of doing a more soft announce, building up to it, but she's a former state senator from Oklahoma City, has run for, I think she ran against James Lankford, actually, the first time he ran for Senate. She is a unapologetic progressive, really great on all the issues. And from the sounds of it, from what we're hearing, she is running a much, much more serious campaign than she has in the past. She has hired great staff that we know of. So it definitely, and she's starting really early, which is always great. She lost the primary last go around to Drew Edmondson, but did well. I mean, 38%, which is not bad against somebody like Drew Edmondson, who is, who is a institution in Oklahoma politics. I think that is something to get excited about. And she's a huge proponent of legalizing marijuana, and was really instrumental in, I think, getting. She was part of the group or the people that were behind 788, which was our medical marijuana law. So anyway, I think she's got a good platform. Healthcare and marijuana, starting out with those two, talking about them a lot, I think is huge. It's where I would go if I were trying to convince Oklahomans to not keep voting for Republicans every time. But we'll see kind of where she gets as things develop. I like her platform as it stands currently.
Yeah, I'm excited about Connie. I'm really excited about how unapologetically progressive she is, right? Because so often in Oklahoma politics, we beat ourselves before they beat us, right? We come out and say, well, we got to run somebody in the middle of the road that can really, maybe there won't be as much ammunition to be racist against that person or be sexist against that candidate, or, to paint them as a sort of Vladimir Lenin, right, for saying people should die on the streets if they don't have health insurance. Well, they're going to fucking do that anyway.
Right.
Right? Because, again, racism is a tool, a vehicle for them to get to plutocracy. Same for sexism. Same for transphobia and all of these different things. So whoever is running on a progressive platform that threatens plutocracy, they're going to find a way to attack them. So you shouldn't look over there and try to anticipate how they'll attack you or whether or not you can pull some of them over. You can't, right? Because if you look at it, if they would rather have racism than healthcare, that's not somebody. That's not a rational person. You're never going to win that person. But the question is, can you excite people on your side with what you bring to the table, right? And that's what we've always been trying to do. I would remind you that Oklahoma has the lowest fucking voter turnout in America, right? So many of these non-voters, are they inspired by health insurance, quality health insurance? Are they inspired by a reduction in incarceration? Are they inspired by better healthcare, better childcare, better education, legalized marijuana so we're not locking people up for putting something in their body that they, I don't even want to go there. Like, there's no reason for cannabis to be illegal.
Right.
So, like, following someone who excites us versus someone who we hope don't lose, or at least don't lose as bad, right? That's not a winning mindset. That's not how you go into it. You go into it, who excites us? And if she excites us, well, hell, maybe she excites some of those, like, 45, 50% of vote, at least by age, people who aren't voting. How many of those people can she inspire if she inspires us, right? That's the question. That's the perspective I'm taking into it.